Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another video, the T on MPD and relationships. Hello, everyone. To all of my new subscribers and new family members, hello and welcome. And to my tribe and family at large, y'all know what time it is, fam. Welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back and, of course, watching another video. Y'all know I love to always mention our Thursday night live stream. This is where we go from healing to wholeness to boldness. You don't want to miss the Thursday night live stream. Listen, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Mark your calendars. 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We go live right here on the channel. And every time we drop a video on the channel, y'all know what time it is. Listen, if you rocks with your girl, listen, hit that like button. Hit that like button. If you rocks with your girl, hit that like button. That like button. That like button. Hit that like button. Y'all hitting that like button for me? Okay. Y'all rocking with me too, right? All right. Just checking. All right, y'all, let's jump into the topic of this video. I want to get into this. I want to talk about, so many people are angry, after they get done with the narcissist, they're done. The narcissist has pretty much ran them over the coals. That narcissist has done it, over and over. And the bad part about it is that you're left feeling invalidated. You are left feeling like nobody will ever believe you. Nobody will ever understand the abuse. And a lot of times you're correct. A lot of you have even been to therapists. And you've gone to the therapist and, you've tried to tell the therapist what you have gone through, what this bird has done to you. All of that. And you still don't seem to really get that satisfaction. So, you do what most people would do, especially people in the world that want revenge, that want to see this bird, this backwards walking giraffe. You want to see them go through it. You want to see them pay for what they've done to you, because it is what it is. Abuse is abuse. Any way you spell it, any way you put it, abuse is abuse. So when you go through these types of things, oftentimes we're looking at the narcissist because the narcissist has monkey branched on to a new supply. Now, the reason I use the word monkey branch is because that's what they do. They just swing from one supply to the next. Now, what you don't know is the backdrop and, what's going on in the background in that narcissist mind. So it is true, that the narcissist does suffer without you. They do. Now, it's not a type of suffering like what you would think. Because a lot of times when we think about suffering, we're thinking about, they're just sitting, ruminating and lamenting over the fact that, they don't have you anymore. I'm going to explain to you what the narcissist, the type of suffering that they actually do, once they have, and this is, it's especially if you got rid of the narcissist first, because, the narcissist doesn't actually believe that you are going to, that you're going to leave them. They don't. But when you do pull it, you go ahead and snatch the power grid up and you leave them, that leaves them in a very bad situation. And one thing that you got to understand about a narcissist too, is that when they're suffering without you, this is when you will oftentimes not see them at all. Okay. You will not see them at all. They will go ghost on social media. You won't see them. You won't see hide nor hair of them. That's how they get down, because the narcissist doesn't ever want you to see them going through a tough situation because they know what they've done to you. They know how they abuse you. They know that you just waiting for them to fall. They know that you probably sitting back saying, I hope I get a call that this and that has happened to the narcissist. The narcissist knows that. They know. But the type of suffering that a narcissist goes through, once they have lost you, is the fact that most of their suffering is mental. Okay, it's a mental anguish that they go through, and I'm gonna prove it to you. So most of them, when they get ready to discard you, Now, this is not if you discarded them first, but if whenever they get ready to discard you, like let's just say the narcissist initiated the discard. Well, you got to know that it's not a permanent discard. It is not a final discard. Most of you all notice that the narcissist seemed really unsettled. They seem like something was wrong with them. Now, we know that they had that other supply that they were over there messing around with, but just the state of the mental state of who they were before they did that. Now, some of them would ghost you. And ghosting is actually that's a little softer of them, that's a little softer way of discarding you, although some of y'all might think it's harsh. But some of the narcissists took you through a discard where they were just simply brash. Okay. They were doing all kinds of nonsense, saying all kinds of crazy things. I mean, you were just sitting there looking like, I don't even believe the person that I can't even believe this person is behaving like this. Well, let me let you in on a little something. The narcissist is already going through before they get ready to discard you. Okay, because in their minds, they already know that they got to let you go. They already know that they're about to take you through this cycle one more time. They're about to go through the cycle. It may have been your first time going through the cycle, but they know that they're getting ready to go through this cycle. Now, what causes them to suffer is they don't know what's going to happen. Okay? The narcissist, the reason you see them acting crazy the way that they do, these birds don't know what's going to happen. They know that they are good at the manipulation. They know that they have abused the mess out of you, but they really honestly don't know if their devaluation of you have worked. They don't know if that has worked on you until they try to hoover you. You see what I'm saying? So all of the while, they're working up to discarding you in that devaluation stage. Y'all heard them say some of the craziest things, do some of the craziest things. Why? Because they're getting their minds mentally prepared to do whatever it is they're getting ready to do when they do the discard. Now, for those of you that discarded the narcissist first, you also saw this side. You saw a snippet of this type of behavior. And that's why y'all let the narcissist go first. You know what I'm saying? Because that narcissist had got you in that devaluation stage and you were like, you got me twisted. Or y'all called them cheating, or you called them lying, and you're like, oh no, you got me twisted. You're not about to do this to me. And you went on ahead and pulled that power grid up, and you went on ahead and snatched them right on up out of there and chunked them right on in the garbage can where they should have been in the first place. Okay? So, but the whole time they are going through this thing, you got to understand a narcissist, a lot of them suffer from paranoia. Okay, they have anxiety. Most of the time you see them, they're always looking over their shoulder. You know why they looking over their shoulder? That's another reason why they suffer so much is also too, they feel like you're going to come back and exact some pain and punishment on them. You know what I'm saying? That right there torments them in their mind, and they're always worried about it because they're like, well, I know I've treated this person horribly. I know they probably gonna want to get some. They probably gonna want to do me in because once they figure out that everything that I told them was a complete lie and that I'm a backwards walking giraffe. Listen, with them dusty britches with the pockets touching in the back. I said it. They all of that. Them pigeons with the ones that just think about it, a backwards flying pigeon with the feathers missing. That's what you're dealing with. I'm telling you, they know that once they get ready to do what they're doing to you and they leave that situation, they are afraid that you're going to come back looking for some payback on them. Yeah. They suffer behind it. And so with all of that going on in their minds, when the discard actually happens, it's like, whoa. Some of y'all heard the narcissist say to y'all, well, I was just really confused. When they try to come back and hoover you, I was just really confused. I didn't know, what to do. And then that's when they start bringing up all of their past. This and this happened to me, because they got to play the victim. They have to do that. They got to play that victim because they got to put that victim card out there so they can suck you back in. This is what they're telling you during the hoovering process. If y'all made contact with them. But it's true. They do suffer without you because now they got to go and train a new supply to do the things that you were doing, and the new supply already doesn't cut the mustard, and they know that. They know that new supply is not you. So then they're going through because they don't have the supply that you used to provide. And let's be clear, if you were the grade A supply, then like I told you all before, you all are the centerpiece of the fuel matrix, and every other supply hinges off of you. So you just think about it. So now you are no longer there. And they got to deal with that side supply or the back burner supply that never measured up to who you were. Man, let me tell you something. That's why you see them hoovering like they do. And this is why when you do reject the hoover and you say, no, you will never come back here. This is why y'all see them go silent. Y'all be like, the narcissist must be hiding. They hiding somewhere? Like, what's going on with the narc? You know, hopefully you're not over there looking for them. But when you see them doing this and when you see them behaving like this, a narcissist does not want you to see them suffer. But the mental anguish that they go through every time they take a person through that cycle, it's not good, y'all. Y'all got to know if it's bad for y'all, even though they're used to it, going through it over and over, and they can do it with their eyes closed, it doesn't mean that it doesn't bother them when they do it. Because they don't know what the outcome is going to be. They don't know if they're going to be able to get you back. But what they do know is that your relationship or your addictionship with them has a beginning and an end. And what they're doing is they hoping and a wishing that this cycle doesn't end up where they lose you forever. And the devil is a liar. Oh yeah, I'm gone forever. I'm gone forever. But this is y'all think that you waiting to see the narcissist suffer when you don't see them. When they turn up missing on social media, when you get them family members calling you and all of a sudden you don't hear nothing else going on with the smear campaign. Yeah, that's because that narc is they TKO'd. Yeah, because they thought they played the game and then the game started playing them. See, they thought that they were going to discard you one more time, and this time it didn't work. So they suffer behind that. That paranoia kicks up like nobody's business, that anxiety and everything, because the thing that the narcissist is afraid of most is losing supply. That's you. That's you. So you gotta understand that, listen, if you're not seeing them just righteously go through it, just know, now you know what's going on in their mind. Now you know what's happening in the backdrop. This is how it goes down for them. So it's true. The narcissist does suffer without you, fam. All right. So listen, I want you all, and it's not funny. You know, we shouldn't ever be looking around and asking or, waiting for somebody to get theirs, because you got to know that the law of reciprocity is the law of the universe. Oh, they gonna get it. They are definitely gonna get it. And if you ask them these questions, were you doing this or doing that, or you were going through this, they're gonna lie and tell you no. Because they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know that they are suffering. All right? So family, take really good care of yourselves. And listen, now that you out of that situation, it's time for you to glow and go and keep moving and going higher and higher in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, y'all. So I love you all. I will see you all on the next video. And I will see you all healed and whole at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.